Hello, guys. Today we're going to have a quick recap of the topics we're going to be reviewing in our review of knowledge. We're going to only be reviewing three topics that are classifying sentence by purpose, classifying sentence by structure, and context clue. So we're going to see a quick recap of what are those three topics are. So let's start with classifying sentence by purpose. So let's remember what are the type of sentence by purpose. So can you remember the four type of sentence? We got declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory. So these are the four type of sentence, and each one has one quality we're going to start seeing. Okay, so let's start with the declaratives. The declarative are usual subject and verb, and they end with that full stop, and they have a statement. They are saying something. They are declaring something. For example, I walk at home. So see, you got the verb, we got the subject, and we got the sentence you're saying is just saying one sentence. So we got verb here, I, walk at home is the predicate, and we got our verb here. This is the subject, sorry, subject I, verb walked, and this is just complementary, home. So it's a statement, it's saying that I walk at home, it's declaring something. Let's see, interrogative. Interrogative is a question. It's verb, subject in order. So how do we know with where we're having an interrogative sentence? The subjects in verbs. So we can see we can have the verb first and then the subject, and it's going to be ending with a question mark. So we have, can I have cheese please? We have the verb first, then we have the subject, and then the complement. So this is the structure of an interrogative sentence. We have an exclamatory sentence. An exclamatory sentence start with how or what, and it ends with exclamatory mark. So it's the same sentence, and we're going to have a exclamatory mark at the end. Usually they don't have subject, but maybe we can have it, like they say, get out of here. You're never going to have a subject, so that's going to know you have a exclamatory. And at last we got the imperative. Imperative is often verb and subject. They don't have a subject. We don't have in this case, a person who are speaking. We're just giving an order because it's getting. Okay, we can have an exclamatory or a point at the end. So we have get out. We are just giving an order. Pass me your book. We are giving an order, and we are not telling to whom are we talking. So they usually don't have subjects. So that is what we know. We are talking about an imperative sentence. So this is the first part of the recap. Let's go with the other topic. Now, to continue with the recap, we're going to see the topic that's classifying sentence by structure. Okay, so what are the structure of the sentence and what sentence type we can have? We can have four type of sentence depending of its structure. We can have simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and compound complex sentence. So let's recap. Let's do a quick recap of the four. Sorry. The simple sentence is going to have that only has one clause. What is a clause? It's a full declaratory sentence. It's a full statement. So it's a simple sentence has only one subject and one predicate. We can have, we went to San Juan, we got a pronoun or a subject, we got our simple subject. We have our simple subject over here. We got our verb or our predicate. We got our verb and the prepositional phrase. Went to San Juan. So this is a simple sentence because it only have one subject and one predicate. But in the case of the simple sentence, we can also have a compound subject. That means that we can have a compound subject. For example, Tom and Mary play tennis. We have one subject, that is Tom and Mary. It's a compound subject, but still, we are talking about a couple of people, and they doing the same thing. So we got a compound simple sentence. And we can have a simple sentence with a compound subject and a compound predicate. Tom and Mary play tennis and swim. They are only one sentence, so it's a simple sentence, even if we have two subjects and two verbs. So it's still a simple sentence. How we're going to defer it? Because to have the other, we're going to have to look for something else. For example, for the compound sentence, a compound sentence has more than one part that can stand alone, more than independent clauses. It's like we take two simple sentences and we put it together. And we put it together with coordinated conjunction or conjunctive adverbs or a semicolon. So let's see an example. We went to San Juan and most of us danced all night. So we got one sentence, one simple sentence, and another simple sentence. We went to San Juan, most of us danced all night. It's the two simple sentences, and we are going to put them together with a coordinate conjunction, in this case, and. We went to San Juan, and most of us danced all night. So how we're going to recognize them? We're going to look for the coordinate conjunction, or the word that putting together the two sentences, the two simple sentences. We got the coordinate conjunction. We got for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. These are words that are going to tell us we are in the presence of a compound sentence. We have compound sentences with conjunctive adverbs. We are words that also are putting together two simple sentences. We got moreover, however, otherwise, therefore. So Bob is handsome. Moreover, he is rich. So we got clause 1 here, or a simple sentence here, and another simple sentence here. Bob is handsome, he is rich are sentence that can stand by itself. But when we put it together, we get a compound sentence. We got two clauses and one conjunctive adverbs. So now the semicolon is before the conjunctive adverbs and a comma after the conjunctive adverbs. So we're going to have always a semicolon and a comma when we use this. Now let's see the complex sentence. The complex sentence is similar to the compound sentence in the case that we have two clauses, but in this case we have one independent clause and one clause that is depending of the other. So we got one simple sentence and another that doesn't make sense by itself. So we got a part that cannot stand alone. For example, since we went to have fun, we went to San Juan. So we got, since we want to have fun, this cannot stand alone because it doesn't make sense. So it's missing information. So since we wanted to have fun, this word over here, since, is how do we say, is tying the clause to the other, because we need to have information to complete that. Since we wanted to have fun, we went to San Juan yesterday. So let's see another example of a simple sentence. Bob is popular even though he's ugly. Even though is tying one of the parts of the sentence to another. So we got Bob is popular even though, so it's missing information. Even though what? What is going to have? Even though he's ugly. So let's see some examples of the coordinate conjunction. We got after, although, as, because, before, how, if, once, since, than, that, though, till, until, where, whether, and while. These words are going to tell us that we are in the presence of a complex sentence. And we got another subordinate conjunction. It's another word that's going to tell us is words that are tying also one part of the sentence, one clause to the other one. So Bud is popular even though he's ugly. So if we got Bud is popular even though, it's like we are missing something over there. So even though Bob is ugly, he is popular. So clause 1 is depending because we got even though here. Clause 2 is independent. Now we're going to see the last type. We got the compound complex sentence. So we got, this is a type of sentence that has more than one part that can stand alone and at least one that cannot. So we got in this case 3 clauses, and we got a compound and we put something that is depending of the other one. So let's see. Since we went to San Juan to have fun, my boyfriend and I went to San Juan yesterday and we danced all night. So the part that cannot stand alone is since we want to have fun. So because we have since over here is the part that is not standing at all. But we can say my boyfriend and I went to San Juan yesterday. We danced all night. So these are both sentences that can be standing by their own. But we are putting a coordinated conjunction and we have a word that is making depending the other one. So we got part that cannot stand alone since we want to have fun. We got independence clause here, and we got a coordinated conjunction. So that is the compound complex sentence. So let's see what type of coordinated conjunction, observed coordinated conjunction we can put. Mike is popular because he's good looking, but he is not very happy. So let's see, we got Mike is popular because this one is tying. This one is the part that cannot stand on its own. He is good looking, he is not very happy. But it's just the coordinated conjunction because it's the subcoordinated conjunction. This one ties, this one just put together. Okay, so this is the classifying sentence by structure. Let's go to the last part of the recap. Now, with the last part, we're going to see context clue, the last topic we saw. Like I said the last time we speak about this, context clues are words around an unknowing word, a word that we don't know the meaning, that help us to know that meaning without using a dictionary. So, just like detectives, this word is going to tell us what to do. So, are words that help us to find the meaning of the word without using a dictionary. So, let's see the 2 types of context clue we are going to see. We have comparison context clue, that is word that this word is unfamiliar, is same of like another word. We're going to look for words like to, like, similar, as. It's like we having synonyms in this case with comparison. So we got my brother is enthralled by his beard, similar to the way that I am fascinated by insects. So see, these 2 words over here, enthralled and fascinated, mean the same because we have to the way that I'm. So this word is similar to the way that's telling us that these 2 words are similar. So it's going to tell us we are in the presence of the synonym word. The other one we're going to have is contrast or antonym. So we're going to have words that are opposite to the word that we don't know. So, but knowing the opposite, we can know what is the meaning. So we got but, however, although, otherwise, unless, instead, on the contrary, on the other hand, while, never, no, or not. So let's see an example. Mike's parrot was loquacious, but Maria's said very little. So we got but, that tells us that the antonym for this word, for loquacious, is in the sentence that says said very little. That means that loquacious, like is the opposite, it means talking alone, a lot. So let's see another example. When the light brightens, the pupils of the eyes contract. However, when it grows darker, they dilate. So we can say it, however, it's telling us that is an antonym. Here, for example, if we don't know the word dilate, that means the opposite to contract. What is the opposite to contract? Expand. So these are the contrast and or antonymous clues. So these are the three topics we're going to have seen in the review. The review is going to be easy. Don't worry about that. You're going to have a day to answer it. But remember to study from pages 20 to page 25. So page 20 to page 25, that's are the only page you're going to have to study. Have a great day. Bye.